Alright guys, I'm back. Try to make this pretty quick. So get BLACKMAGIK uncovered real quick here. I think I did. I left the other keys to open the garage on her side in the house. I gotta all crack the door. Let the exhaust out. There's BLACKMAGIK in all her glory. So let's get this old girl uncovered real quick. So I'm gonna make sure I get all this stuff together. And I did get the other Zeus fitting from my brother-in-law's house. Put it on there to stop it from flapping from the last time I went to the car show. And it was vibrating there a little bit. Kind of getting annoying. So cover this part. Go around here. I'll knock it off the handle. For some reason, I was getting hooked on the handles and the mirrors. Unhook all this and then go back around and shove it in Ruby's passenger side window as usual. For now, just get it out of the way so I cover it back up. It's either that or I'll just stick it right here for right now. Yeah, that'll work. That's probably better. Got the good old 190 mile an hour 190 mile an hour freaking antenna. Shit kills me. Whatever. Let's see here. Open her door. Oh, get oh, she left cigarettes in here. Surprising. Pine cone. If I am mistaken, yeah. All right. Tire. Okay, here's her battery tender. Shine rag. I need to pull that out of here just in case I don't want it to bust. For some reason the floor lights and everything are on, but the freaking dome light isn't on. It's odd. It's not coming on either. Maybe the fuse decided to finally. Oh, wait. There it goes. It was just loose in there. Huh. Well, that's always a good sign. Alright. Let's get this stuff out of here. And I need to get the mothball stuff in here. We'll set this stuff here. Take the cigarettes in the house in a minute. This thing. There again, like I said, I'm a fucking stupid ass. Should've smells like a freaking urinal cake. But one good thing that people don't realize is that, or a lot of people don't realize that they should, is that even these stupid urinal cake things like this, animals hate the smell of this shit, and for some reason mice love on our cars on third gens, they absolutely love to get up here in the headliners, up here. I don't know if you guys can see that, but right here, they love to get up into the headliners and eat holes and live up in here. And it really sucks because all they do is tear shit up. And they'll get underneath the bottoms of your back seats, and they'll get in your dash vents, and they'll live wherever in the hell they can find just to stay warm for the winter, and then they disappear after they've done shit and pissed and freaking crawled up in somewhere and died. And then you turn your heat on and you start smelling death, or, you know, AC in the summer, you start smelling this death, and it's just like, good lord. So this stuff here, this is the type of stuff here that keeps them away. I mean, this one smells like cedar wood, kind of, which my wife has a lot of air fresheners in her car. Well, I would figure she would lock the door. So go ahead and hurry up and get this stuff in here real quick. Oh, there's the bag for the car cover. That's another thing you got to be real careful of too. Oh, that's what that was. I was wondering what. There's these, I was finding these tacks. I wasn't sure where the hell they were coming from, and I know where they're from now. They're the few tacks that we had put up here in the headliner at one point to try to hold it, and but these you got to be really careful with, because you leave these sitting in the car. I mean, you leave them in the center console like in here, you're good, because the mice aren't going to get in here. They rarely get into here, but if you leave them on the floor or something, they will shred them and turn them into a house. So let me see how many of these we got in here. Suavitels. 1, 2, 3, 4, so about 5. So, and the one places I like to put them is I try to get them kind of under the seats, or at least, you know, a couple here and there in the back, on the floorboards. And then I like to get some under the hood as well in different spots. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to. I don't think I have enough, but yeah. So next thing I'm gonna do is see where you guys are at. You're still recording. We still got a decent amount of battery life left. So next thing is we're gonna pop the hood. Try to get my ass up here. Pull that in a little bit tight. Alright. Pop the hood on the old girl. And normally what I try to do is, like, before I park her for the winter, try to get all the extra leaves and random shit so that the mice have nothing to build a home out of. But I always try to put a dryer sheet over here by the AC heater box, try to stick one up here by the battery and the wiring. The way this has 2 batteries, as you guys know from the past, but I also put one over there. Here, this would be a lot easier if I do it like this. I like putting it right there. I like putting it over there in that spot because they like to, that little nest, it's like a little nook. They love to build shit there. I like to shove them kind of down in the headlight housings, like in here, some here, just to make sure, you know, that they don't fuck with the wiring. And then this is the main battery, that is the secondary. So I'll put the battery tender on here. I'm probably going to, let me see, I have dryer sheets here. Yeah, and these ones are still good. These were ones that were in ruby, I believe. So go ahead and shove one there and put one down in here. Sometimes I even open up the air boxes and put them down in there, just so that I can keep these little bastards out of the wiring. They love to eat wiring and eat the insulation. I don't know why. Let's see, as you can see that brown stain right there, I'm not sure if that is from the oil pressure sending unit that I ran, that copper wire, if it's leaking or what, or if that was a stain from the mouse from before. But I got to figure out where that came from. But I'm only going to take a few more of these, and then the rest I'll spread amongst in ruby. The one thing you got to remember about this is in the spring, when you come out to start your car back up and get it up and running and all that good stuff. I think this thing, I think we need a new PCV grommet. So we're getting that leakage. But you always got to come out, clean all your air freshener sheets out of here. Another thing too is they like eating on wiring, stuff like this. Wow, that bracket really rusted. Should have painted that thing when I had it off. Yeah, you want to put all that stuff there. I am going to be starting the car. That's not going to get affected. None of this stuff should get affected. You know, the fans might kick on and blow one or two of them around, but nothing major. So yeah, so you want to do all that, and I got, like I said, I got to get those moved around in ruby underneath the seats and in the back and whatever, just to try to curb these little bastards from being in all my shit. But so next step, wow, her block and her engine is starting to really rust. Good lord, we just put the bolts on. Holy shit. A lot of moisture in there. It's got a little bit of an oil leak. 35-year-old car, what do you expect? Oh, it looks like the zip tie that was here for the relays, where it was zip tied right here, popped. Not a big problem. It's fine, it can lay where it's at. But yeah, so next step is I did some calculations, and see, we got the heat here for quick winter starts, how prevents gas line freeze ups, how prevent rust and corrosion, use year round to remove water from fuel system, recommended for fuel injected engines, safe for catalytic converters, do not use with 2-stroke, 2-cycle gasoline. Bottle treats 20 gallons, wipe up any spills promptly, and use every fill up in winter. Removes water condensation in warm, wet weather. Okay, so this is 12 fluid ounces, and then the gas tank is full on this. I topped it off before I brought it back the last time we ran it. And this here is stable. Fuel stabilizer for storage, treats up to 40 gallons. This here says usage is 1 ounce treats up to 2.5 gallons. So what I did was did a little math. It's basically, these cars have a 13-gallon tank. Divide that by 2.5 gallons. It needs approximately 5 ounces to treat this whole tank. It says run engine for 5 minutes after adding the project to treat the entire system. Product does not contain alcohol. So basically on here it has this measuring thing that says quarter, half, or yeah, for some reason it says quarter, half, quarter. Quarter, half, quarter, 1 ounce. So we basically would take this off like so, squeeze this, and fill this up to this line 5 times and dump it in the tank. So that's 1 time right there. So we're going to do that, and we're going to add the heat. We're going to start it up. We're going to let it run and idle and get all that into the system, get it into the injectors. And then after that, I will hook up the trickle charger, the battery tender, the shoemaker. I have an extension cord right there that I'll just plug in. It's laying on the floor there. I'll run it over and I'll just tuck it right here. Usually just lay it here and then just run the wires, or sometimes I'll just set it right here and hook up the positive and negative to the battery and then cover her up, and she's done for the winter. That's not totally true, because I need to plug in the air compressor and double check all the air in the tires and make sure they're good. But I do believe this last time before I took it out, one of the tires was low, and I did check them all, so they should be fine. They're set at 35, so I'm not going to worry about the tires. It should be good. So first things first is I'm going to go ahead and let's get this heat in the tank. I don't know why, but I've always put both heat and stable in the vehicle, especially this one. And for some reason, I don't know why, this thing always has gas, just even after filling up or whatever, always has gas just chilling, like right here. It's almost like it pushes it back, like it has a lot of back pressure or something. I don't know. It's got a vented gas cap, so I don't know. Seems to be the issue. But go ahead and, like it says, if you spill any of this, promptly clean it up, especially if it gets on your paint. Because you don't want this stuff just chilling on your paint. It'll eat your paint. That's why a lot of people always ask, why do guys do this right here? And they shake and tap the nozzle when they fill up their gas. Is because a lot of people fail to realize that if you pull it out and you dribble gas on your paint, eventually what will happen is the paint will erode and it can actually eat your paint. And that's when you see cars like 98 Chevy Malibus that have the whole rocker right here is rotted all the way out down to here. That's because of that reason, from people pulling it out and there's still gas and it pours down. They just leave it and it stains it, and then it just eventually eats away at it. So now I already got one measurement. Of an ounce. So I gotta get, there's one. There's two. Hoping that stuff's just sitting there. Hopefully Hopefully it's going down in. It's going down in. 3. You know what? I might try to find. Oh, I do got a funnel right here, but it's not very. It's not very clean, and it's not very long. Let's see if I can find one of my. All of my power steering funnels are in the Tahoe in old blue, so that ain't gonna work. But I'll get it. Alright, I put 2 in so far. This will be number 3. Show that in there. There we go, that's better. 3. Okay. There's 4. There's 5. There's only a hair left in here, so I'm gonna go ahead and just about another ounce in there, so I'll go ahead and add it for good measure. It's not going to hurt anything. There's only a little bit left in there, and I just bought 2 more, so I'm not really worried about it. So go ahead and add that to the junk pile there. Wipe up this little excess. Put the cap back on her. And now go ahead and start her up. Let her run for a little bit. What is in my pocket? Oh, garbage. I'll start her up and let her run. up, shut it down, cover it back up, and that's all she needs for the winter. I mean, fluids are already checked, so I mean, it's all good. And hopefully soon this bad girl will go in for some paint work, some body work done, paint work, get her looking real nice. So yeah guys, so not much left to this video. So like I said, you still need promo cards. I got them for sale, hit me up. Still got parts for sale. A lot of this stuff, got a rock high flow base. That's how people run ours. A whole bunch of MSD performance stuff, chips and rev limiter chips and distributors, and yeah, a whole bunch of really nice stuff. So if you want some performance upgrades, you want to buy some stuff, let me know. And also I got tons of parts you've seen the other videos, so let me know. Like, subscribe, hit that share button. Subscribe, share. Thank you so much. See you next time.